Welcome back to the finale, part 2. And even though in the alibi it says part 3, we were able to do 2 alibis. In the last episode, we got enough information to deduce that this guy killed Cochin. And in this episode, we're going to continue this alibi thing to break down every alibi he possibly can get. And we are going to beat him out this time. I think. This is also take like 3 or 4 because I keep getting interrupted by everybody. But now there's no one in my house. I'm alone. Let us go. I have no friends, so let's go. I killed Mr. Cochin in this theater using a knife that was stuck in my bouquet. I left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. Did he really, though? No one knows for true. Besides, Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right? There's no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to Babal, but you had an accomplice. So that's a thing. Accomplices make everything easier. Look, don't you think we've had enough fun with me? You've already stolen my ambassadorship from me. Would you have me surrender too?
Not so fast!
Not yet. You have no plans to ever return to this country, isn't that right? Oh yeah, we won't be able to ever catch him after this. Did you know that a bunch of your subordinates are seeking asylum because of you? Oh god, Lang is gonna be angry. You have awakened a wolf! Demon! Child! As if I care. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, boot this guy out of the embassy, and we can finally end everything. That's the hard part. I know, and I'll give it to my all to see that he leaves in handcuffs. Okay, good luck with that. With the title of ambassador, he is just another witness. Yes, just another witness, okay? You can whip him. Now, I guess. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's get up to this guy. And get him good. Oh, I wonder if they understand that all I can do is present evidence to the testimony. We can't press him at all, or something? I doubt that, but okay. I killed Mr. Cochin in the theater using a knife and was stuck in the bouquet. Not that the bouquet in the theater, anyone could have taken the knife from there. Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right? There's no way for me to transport his body from the theater to Babal. That's if you didn't have a push cart! I think it's probably the push cart! Because you had a push card, you were able to push things in Six Samurai, and apparently no one checked the Six Samurai. I've been playing too much Yu-Gi-Oh! To steal Samurai around. Actually, I do believe there was a way to transport the body out of the theater. Perhaps you should give this a look. What is that supposed to be? How do you not notice that your own video camera? It's footage from a security camera that captured the state of the immigration area. There's an immigration area? Should I congratulate you on getting your hands on it? Sure, I like being congratulated. Just letting you know that we are not the only ones watching your every movement. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the warning. Now, if you could take a good look at this section here. This lump here inside the push cart. Do you know what's causing it? The baby and the thingy? Should I? Because I don't. In that case, allow me to enlighten you. Well, what is it? This is the cause of the natural lump under the cloth in the push cart. It was Manny Cochin's body. With the push cart, you were able to push it to Babal, but that also kind of indicts Larry in a sense. But if you still got to push it,
Take that!
I guess. What is the meaning of showing me that? Because that's the only thing we have of his body. It's to say that the unnatural bulge in a push cart is Mr. Cochin's body. Yeah! Take that, you jerk. You had to steal Samurai, wheel his body away from the real crime scene. Still indicting Larry, but apparently we're still, I guess Larry didn't have to know about it. What a guess. I mean, it is Larry we're talking about. It wouldn't surprise me if you didn't notice he was pushing a murderer's item with him. But I wonder if you have any evidence to support it. I admit that for now it is about a hypothesis, however, we shouldn't have said that because we got nothing. If you can't prove it, then I'm afraid I must be on my way. Don't go! You probably already missed your flight! I don't have any more time to play with you people. Oh yeah, he always thinks this is a game for him. What? Oh man. Yeah! Look who's for the rescue! Sorry it took so long, Mr. Edgeworth. Sir! Well, you are looking for a pushcart? What? Gummy? Detective Gumshoe? Is that the Steel Samurai's pushcart? Where'd you find that and why? Yes, sir! I found it in the open-air stage area. So that's where you went. The detective spirit that Pops left with me. With. You mean the Yatagarasu? Oh yeah, Detective Bod. He was half the Yatagarasu, or a third of it. I thought I'd follow my gut and go with it, sir. Thanks, dude. You're actually smart. You actually did something good. Holy crap, he did something amazing. So, Mr. Edgeworth, is this worth anything to the case? Probably. Yes, it just might play a major role in solving this case, detective. Nice job, Gummy. You actually did something good. This is the first time you actually did something good. Instead of causing an annoyance for me. But something isn't right. I thought that the entire samurai family was in Alabast. Wait, yeah, wait, what? Then how did it get to Babal? Where exactly in the open age stereo did you find this pushcart? I found it just lying there at the edge of the stage, sir. Okay, then. Oh. Well, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, detective. Wait, but all of them were in Babal. Or Alabast. How'd they get to Babal? Whatever. This case is confusing. Why did my thing already get warm? Gumshoe, how'd you not notice blood on the floor? That is so easy to understand. What did you do? Like, not even look at the thing and just start pushing it? This must be Mr. Cochin's blood. Which only goes to prove that Mr. Cochin's body was indeed transferred by this pushcart. That's exactly what I want to hear. I think. Well, he didn't want to hear that, so I want to hear that. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Cochin at this theater and then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then there's more. You forced the Steel Samurai. I don't like this word first because it kind of makes Larry an accomplice, but you know, who needs friends anyway? Oh, I love that objection so much. I forced him to move the body into Alabast? What nonsense! Why would I bother to do such a thing? That's actually true. You were scheduled to make a speech in Alabast, meaning it was difficult for you to make a stop in Babal. So you just wanted to move the body to Babal or something? However, what if you moved the body to Alabast? Then when would he have moved it to Babal? Because with your embassy, you can keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence. But where did he keep it? And then you smuggled it out of Alabast. Are we not even going to ask him where he kept it? No! And then he became a tree. Like always. I love trees. If I can show you how you moved the body from Alabast to Babal, then I win. Oh yeah, that's true. But you can't! The security between the two countries is incredibly tight. Yeah, that's how Kay was able to just walk into Babal whenever she freaking wanted. That tightness of security really is like amazing. Maybe between Alabast is, but not Babal. I'll be the judge of whether I can or cannot prove it. And so I ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after you return to Alabast. Does he really have to? Miles Edgeworth, have you figured it out? Do you know how the body was moved? No idea, dude! To be honest, I have nothing to support my hypothesis at this time. However, I don't believe I made a mistake in my logic up to this point, okay? So we believe we're right, we just don't know if we're right. Which means... what? There's no question that can't be answered, right? The Primex statue was smuggled successfully through a brief flight through the air. So why shouldn't there be an answer to how the body was moved? Which means that there must be a logic flaw somewhere I can exploit. I sincerely hope so. Movements. After you returned to Alabast, I had a picture taken with the Steel Samurai shaking hands. Hey, I saw that! The Steel Samurai, and no one else noticed the body in there? Then, just as I was about to start my speech, Yatagarasu appeared. I feared for the natural treasure, so I raced back to my office. That was only 3 lines, dude! What am I supposed to say to that? Is that all? Yes, that's all.
Objection!
Seems too confident. It looks like you left out a few things. Such as the mother of the Master Second. Furthermore, you left out the part about meeting with me in your office. Okay, both of those are kind of important. Those trifling matters. A murder's trifling to you guys? Jeez, you guys have been in front of murders way too much. I mean, seriously, all this happened in like span of like 3 days or 1 day. Seriously. You've seen more murders than I've seen in my entire life. In 1 day. I believe I need to speak of those things again. You so hate to waste time. What? Is not every life precious? Well, according to a lot of companies, no, but whatever. Do you really need me to answer that for you? Wow, he really doesn't care about human lives. People like you cannot be allowed to wander freely through society. Then you'd better try hard, because I doubt you'll find a single contradiction. He's really full of himself, isn't he? He's very confident. It's weird thinking about that as the old guy who is not confident at all. How can you be so confident at a time like this? Come, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask whatever you like. This is interesting. I don't know what to say to this guy. Because all he gave us was 3 lines that don't contradict to each other at all.
Hold it.
Alright, let's try something. So why was it only with the Steel Samurai? I thought the Pink Princess was also around. The Pink Princess was suffering from a bad hip at the time, and the doctors recommended that she rest. Wow, so you do have a soft side after all. The pain of a bad hip. I suppose none of you can really understand how it feels. You're just showing that you're old now, dude. I get it, you're old. So you tend to strain your back as well, huh? But isn't that just because you're normally all hunched over? Very true, actually. He'd need to keep up the act no matter what, I suppose. I mean, he is freaking strong, it looks like. The point of this is not to discuss my back problems. Don't worry, I understand back problems. My back hurts all the time. About 15 minutes after the handshake, I was in the office preparing for the speech. Okay, cool. Then as I was about to start my speech, Yatagrasu appeared. Alright, fair enough. What happened afterwards, though? Well, we don't have any proof that he set it up. He didn't completely blame ignorance on that. Most amusing joke. And how do you propose that I set it up? Air quotes. Quote quotes. I'm actually doing the air quote thing, but you guys can't see. If you can really want to know, I can explain it in detail for you. You arranged the spotlights in the Rose Garden so that when you were to take the stage, the audience would see the Yatagrasu's, quote-unquote, I'm doing the more air quotes, shadow. Oh, that is an interesting tale. Sadly, it has nothing to do with me. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to just say proof. You? What's it going to take for you to fess up to anything? Proof. A lot of proof. Let's move on to a different question. After the Yatagrasu appeared, what was the state of the Rose Garden? Everyone took refuge inside the embassy. I even helped with the effort. Good for you. You were able to help people from starving into a thief that was apparently also a killer. Then, once everyone was inside, well, I feared for the national treasures, so I raced back to my office, and you only went to like one of them. I'm tired. It's like noon. Why am I tired? And what happened after you returned to your office? I don't want to keep on repeating this. However, on my return, I had that stroke of bad luck and bumped into Masked Man. Quote unquote, more quotes. Air quotes galore! That might be the title of this thing. Air quotes galore, Madman.
Objection!
Masked Man. Masked Man, Madman, I get it. And I don't want to keep on repeating this either. But his name was the Mask II. No, it was Mask Star the Mask II. Also, he was known as Ho Chi Minh, I think, or something like that. Who cares what he was called? By the time he got to the Prime statue that he was supposed to steal, it had already been swapped for the fake. Okay, then who swapped it? Talk about an unlucky man. Being bludgeoned to death with a fake statue. I think being bludgeoned to death by any statue would be terrible, but okay, sure, a fake statue. Please tell me she's actually whipping the guy, because I would love to see that. Miss Von Karma is really letting her whip fly now. Eek! I think the scary part is her silence while she's doing it. Okay, so she's not whipping the guy. She must be at a limit of her patience as well. We are too, man. We are too, apparently. Physical attacks are meaningless here. Only evidence will suffice, but we don't have any. I can't find a single flaw in his argument. At this rate, I won't be able to prove that he was actually guilty of anything. Are we finished here? Except for the stuff he already proved, which is not good. Miles Edgeworth! Can you not come up with how the body was moved up a ball? We don't have any proof. You can't use, like, the more rotary motion, it looks like. Sir! Mr. Edgeworth! Even after proving so much, is he going to get away with it? I think so. Is this the end? Hold it! I was smiling while I was doing this. It appears that we made it just in time. It's time for real superheroes! It would be a great honor if you would allow us to be in your allies in battle. Okay, thanks. We have everybody now! Evil magistrate, it is time for you to pay! Oh god, that voice hurts. But I'm still doing it. It's the Steel Samurai! Oh my god! I've always wanted to meet them! No, you're mistaken, for I am Steel Samurai Daddy! Married man of Neo Tokyo. You're married? I'm still on the idea of you're married. What? And this is Pink Princess Mommy. Why are we calling them Mommy and Daddy? I don't think you want to see the lady again. The lady is back! Eddie Bro! No! He's angry or scared or everything. The two people that I want to see the least! Oh god, he really hates these guys. Larry! What are you two doing here? Hey Larry, what's up? It's been a while. Way to show your gratitude, Edgy. We just wanted to help. Yeesh. I mean, I guess more people are good. Like, 6 heads are better than 4. Unless it's probably your head. I wasn't even looking at what he said. Go, all I saw is that. Go away. We really don't want him right now. Is he like our best friend or something?
How can you be so mean to us, Edgy Poo? All 3 of us come to lend a hand, and this is how you treat us?
Well, isn't this grand? And I see they managed to find the Iron Infant. That's a thing now? Does that really matter right now? Yeah, I mean, like, I'll be happy that they found our son. Like, of course it's a doll, but hey. Is it just me, or is the Iron Infant completely soaked? He's completely soaked. Oh yeah. Found him in Babal, but he was in the middle of the pool. There's a pool in Babal? Wait a second. Larry, go back to what you just said. Huh? Oh, it appears that we made it not that far back! I had a feeling he was gonna do something like that. Something about finding the Iron Infant in Babal. Ah, this game. It destroys the seriousness of its life with comedy. And he found it in a pool? I don't recall there being one in Babal. Oh, that! Well, I was in Alabasta the whole time, so I have no idea how the Iron Infant wound up in Babal. Okay, you might have just saved us here. Thought I had lost him in the Rose Garden. But I guess maybe this cute kid can swim, huh? He's our doll! You idiot! Wait, what? Larry, you lost the Iron Infant in the Rose Garden? Oh yeah, I remember. Wasn't he looking for it in the pool? Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure. But I found him in... We get it! That's enough, Larry. Yeah, we get it. We already know you dropped him in Alabasta and you found him in Babal. The Iron Infant that Larry lost managed to move between the 2 countries. Great security right there! You couldn't even stop a doll from managing between your 2 countries. Furthermore, the Iron Infant was found soaked in the middle of a pool. Great security, guys. Great security. This is what I've been looking for. It's another smuggling route between the countries. Another one. The key to the route the Iron Infant took to travel from the Alabasta to Babal is... Yatagrasu. Well, that's true, but not exactly true. Counterfeiting. Not exactly. Bilateral symmetry. Of course, we're going to do more science. That's right. This embassy was built with bilateral symmetry in mind. So if one has a pool, the other has a pool. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir! You're actually being useful now. There's a location I wish for you to examine post-haste. It is where I believe the route used to smuggle Mr. Cochin's body lies. Does something like that really exist, sir? Sure, why not? An embassy built on bilateral symmetry. Meaning that this is where we need to examine. We need to examine the other side of the pool because there might be a pool the same size as that. And yes, I did. This is around the part where I had to stop because, like, yeah. Yes, sir! I'll be back before you know it. What? Wait, is he actually gonna do? Okay, good. For a second I thought I screwed something up. It's too late. It doesn't matter now what you do. It's all a waste of time. You lost your airport, dude. You will stay here with us and wait! Oh god, he is angry. We're all angry. He is not leaving, dude. Well, that was quick. This is Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth! It's here, sir! What's here? Oh god, there's a pool over there! There's a reservoir here, just like in the Rose Garden! How did we not notice that? How did Larry figure that out before we did? That's the weird part. Just as I expected. What is it? The 2 sides of this embassy are mirror images of each other, which means that there is also a pool at the corresponding location on the Bibalese side. Okay, so cool. We found 2 pools. Mr. Cochin's body was moved into Babal through the pool in Alabasta. Objection! Yeah, objection! Avoiding the topic with a vague answer like that is unbecoming of a prosecutor. If you don't mind, I'd like to see more physical proof if you have any. Do we have any? I don't think we have any. We might have some. The Iron Infant is positively soaked in water. Why do you think that is? Let's see, because the Iron Infants can swim, apparently. It's because we fished it out of a pool, and not just any pool. It was the Babalese one. So it has to be proved that it was connected somehow! Or Larry just one of the strongest people I've ever seen and flew through the wall. I think it's pretty obvious at this point what must be true. Or Larry's just a giant, strong genius. The water reservoirs in the 2 corridors are connected. Talk about your wall right there. It's really useful. Oh, I missed the objection. And where's your proof that the 2 sides are connected? The proof is right there before your eyes. the half-drowned iron infant. We got him there. Ugh. He really should have fished that thing out before he did anything else. This blasted doll! I know, right? You're being destroyed by a doll, man. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back! Nice job, dude. You did very good for now. Hey, don't tell me. You guys figured everything out without me? All you had to do was run a couple of steps. How long did it really take you to figure that out? We did, thanks to this hero of Justice's son. Sounds like a cool anime. I like anime. Even if he is just a doll, he managed to help foil the villain.
Not so fast.
What do you mean, not so fast? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Look, I don't want to say this, but it's kind of unlikely that the body just happened to have passed through to Babal. Why? This guy's a doll, and he's small, so I can believe it made it, but he has a point. We're talking about a body here. It'll take a while for the body to move. Yes, that's right. I'm glad someone here understands. We're getting you, dude. We're gonna destroy you. Mr. Edgeworth, are you going to propose that a dead body can swim through a pipe? You see, Mr. Prosecutor, our chase after this man is far from over. I'm pretty sure it's almost over. We've almost got him. Agent Lang. Why is he helping Mr. Alba out now? He's not. He realized the flaw in my argument and is helping him move the logic along. That's good. In which case, I should return the favor and find an answer. Do we have an answer for him? And another thing, Mr. Kochin's body was found in his office in Babal. So what happened to his body after it was transported to the open air stage? I mean, he had an accomplice at that point. That would be easy. Mr. Alba had an accomplice in Babal, remember? You mean Sheena, right? Oh yeah, it must be really hard for him to say Sheena was a freaking killer. With her there, you can see how it was possible to move the body up to the office.
Objection.
Oh, I love that objection so much. Are you seriously claiming that she swam through the connecting pipe with the body? That's actually kind of hard, to be honest. She could have wrapped a cord around her foot, I guess. He's right, Miss Sheena would drown if she did that. It's hard to imagine that she swam through the connecting pipe. It looks like your hypothesis about how the body was moved is still only half-baked. In the end, it's all just the befuddled musings of an accusatory man. I mean, you are accused! We're all accusing you! There's at least like 20 people here accusing you! Now, Den, I believe you should give up and allow me passage. To where? Because from the start, there was no feasible method of transporting the body. What? Mr. Prosecutor, recall Sheena's movements. What was happening in the embassy around the time Sheena was in Babal? Ooh, if only there was a way to get rid of the water in the pool. Get rid of the water? Aha! That's it! If we got rid of the water, she would be able to walk through the pipes. Now, I believe this time we are really done, right?
Objection.
Unfortunately for you, it's far from over, Mr. Alba. Yeah, I know. We've just been saying that for the past 3 hours. You are a most persistent man. Are you saying that you've thought of a way to move the body through the water? Yep! Apparently we have. Moved the body through the water? That's completely unrelated to how it was done. What? Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. Excuse me. The reason I say that is because there wasn't any water there at the time. What? What do you mean there wasn't any water? Just what it sounds like. Tonight's events made it possible to drain the water, allowing the body to be moved. We're going to figure it out in the next episode. So next episode, we're going to figure out how the heck the water was drained in order for the body to be moved. I already know it because I've already done this multiple times. But we'll see you all next time. This is John 32. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all next time.